Good morning, builders, and welcome to day 13 of building an AI company from scratch. I'm in St. Peter Basilicas, and we're in Vatican City. Look at this. Last day here in Rome, and let's visit a little bit. So basically, you now can pay with card to lit up a candle, and the good thing is it doesn't even work. Two people just tried and it doesn't work. This is crazy. It's a good way of scamming money out of poor people, considering Vatican City, they're rich as fuck.
Era molto zaino.
So after Vatican City, it's time to eat. It's basically our last meal before getting on the train and coming back home. So another typical Italian, specifically Rome type of food. And we're so fucking hungry. So let's eat. We're back to the station, completely exhausted. We got like 40 minutes wait. Then we get on the train. Then it's basically four-ish hours. I don't remember the exact amount of time, but it's 4 hours. And hopefully we can get some rest. In the meantime, we just wait, sit down. That's the best thing to do. And here I am, back home, and took a shower, ate my dinner, and I'll just jump straight to the daily recap. Earlier than usual. It's 11 p.m. But gotta get some sleep, and probably not gonna have all the clarity in the word that I need right now to structure next week. But as I told you, I want to start with something practical about AI from Monday. So tomorrow will be could basically be a 5 out of 10 day or a 10 out of 10, depending on how I wake up, if I'm able to structure everything in the same day. So planning and execution. But at least it will be progress, right? I see every day as progress, unless I'm not literally on my bed doing nothing or thinking too much or that stuff, right? Which won't be the case, that's for sure. Especially because I got many of you guys that now are following, supporting me. I do this as a way of sharing my journey and keeping myself accountable, but you guys add to that layer of accountability and responsibility. if I can be an example, and if I can make mistakes so that you don't, or if I can prevent them before you do them, that gets me going even more, a lot more. So now, let's do the daily recap. Here we go with the daily recap. I'm sorry if I'm kind of exhausted, and you can tell by my voice, but yeah, it's been an exhausting weekend, but so good. So, yeah, let's get started. If you don't know, this is the part of the video where I do three things. The first one is community feedback, so I interact with your comments, giving you my answers, thoughts, opinions, help, but also same thing but for DMs on Twitter and Instagram. So if you want to send me a DM, I read all of them. Second part is I do data track, so I see how much the situation changed from yesterday in terms of balance of followers and progress. And the last thing I do is in basically strategy. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow, overall brainstorming, and yeah. So let's get started with the community feedback. Now, Noob Master, love you man, always first a comment. We uploaded a bit late today, consistency nonetheless. By the way, for the zoom in, zoom out thing, watch the vid from that timestamp for 5-ish minutes, then you'll get the issue I was pointing at. Like, watch 5-ish minutes and you feel what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yeah, but let me know if the solution I kind of proposed works, if the current amount of zooms are working right now. So yeah. Gregorio Gutman says, appreciate the detail. Okay, no, that's a scam. Okay. Guys, be aware, this is a common crypto scam. So yeah, don't just interact with people saying they have seed phrases, public seed phrases, stuff like that. Don't do that. No master. By the way, how's Stella? Is it paid? How is your experience with it? Tela is amazing. Tela is really good. I'm using it right now to record. It's paid, but I made an account with a Gmail email for a week. The trial expired, and I figure that it's actually easier to make a new account than just change your email. Because if I want to change my email, I gotta go to settings, something like security, stuff like that. Yeah, if I want to change my email. Oh, they changed this. Okay. Crazy. Yeah, you couldn't just type, like, click on change email. You had to contact the team to do that. That was weird. So I just created a new account and got a new trial, which is gonna expire, I think, in a few days, like 3 or 4 days, and I'll see what I can do. I'll probably get the yearly plan, which is $140, because it's basically 12 per month instead of 20 per month. And I have to, like, this is something that I could use for anything. Product demos, like internal for the team, SOPs, as well as, of course, the content I'm making already. So I really love it, and I think the team is actively developing stuff. So yeah. GLM and ES, I don't know how to pronounce it. Great video. Can you send me the link, please? Yeah, I asked you to send me a DM on Instagram. I think he's referring to the Discord for AI builders that I made, which is still empty. Of course, I've been in Rome for the past few days, so haven't customized it, haven't really started making it functional, which will be one of the main goals for tomorrow. Marina showing same thing. It's another crypto scam. I'm noticing that the more I get discovered, the more I get those comments, so that's pretty normal. No master, yes sir. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. As always, man. Fucking love you. Appreciate everything you're doing for me, even if it's just commenting. That means a lot. Just know it. Let's have a look at X. Again, guys, if I'm not sending you DI invites, it's because I don't have them. As I have invites, I'll just send them to you. Hello, Dom. I built a most affordable tool that helps you list your product on 200 plus directory, boosting traffic and improving search rankings. Save time with this. Check it out. Let me know if you have questions or feedback. For more startups, we gave 10% discount on each startup for 200 plus listings. Now, cold DM wise, I think it's decent. It's not the best. It's a straight pitch with no questions, no customization apart from my name. No research, I guess, because you don't know apparently that I don't have a startup yet. So it's not the worst time, like it's not the best time to approach me given that I have nothing on my plate yet. In my case, I save these messages. I always come back to messages that about tools, about pitches that are just not useful for me when I first got them, right? So I'm an exception, but generally those DMs get buried or they just label it as spam. I know that you're a builder by this, right? So me being in the same journey, I know that you care, of course. So the least I can do is give it a try, but I just can't do it right now. For the very reason of not having what the company or the tool you're proposing is solving. I don't have that yet. So, a personal suggestion, do more research. Do more research when you do DMs. I know it's time consuming and all of that, but just like me taking the time to reply to every comment, whatever it is, every DM, starting conversation from there, giving you guys help and anything I can possibly do. It's day 13 and I haven't made a single penny on that. Does that worry me? No. I love that. It's part of the process. So I think bare minimum, just do your research. But appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I'll check it out when I need it. Like in this case, I connected with this guy over some comments. He was documenting his journey. He's building in public. I told him, send me the link when this tool is ready, and he did exactly that after some hours, and I can try it out, and I will. So this is a yapwriter.com. Basically, you press record, and it writes stuff for you. You don't have to type it. You do your sessions. Maybe you're working, you're having a meeting, you're brainstorming out loud. Click this button, processes stuff, and then it writes basically hyper customized content based on what you just did, right? I will try it out. So pricing is good as fuck. Pay 1 second forever. I don't know if this is the best pricing, but it's the best to get started. Well done. I like this guy, Steven. Shout out to Steven. I'll try the tool out. Let me actually pin you. Okay. So on Instagram, Ryan Editor says, "Hey Dom, just watch your recent video. Really love that you're putting a lot of effort. I'm a video editor, help creators." Okay. Yeah, again, I don't need an editor right now. I can't afford another editor, even if I needed one. And I'm very happy with King. Hey King. My editor. That's his name. So, and here's the daily data track. Let's see how much the situation changed from yesterday. Nothing in terms of balance, still minus 319. Just 3 followers in total. Very consistent day, like neutral, I would say, not consistent. But after breaking the record of past day in terms of followers for the past 3 days consecutively, I accept this. It's fine. Nothing on X, nothing on Instagram, nothing on TikTok, and 3 new followers on YouTube. Progress. No progress. It's just touching more grass. That's been the progress. So, yeah. Strategy-wise, I'll work on the Discord tomorrow. And I will start touching some tech. So, no more grass touching. Tech touching now. I want to try Firebase Studio, which seems to be the bold, lovable cursor killer, right? Been watching a lot of examples of Firebase in action. So I'll see if the hype corresponds to real utility. Am I going to do that tomorrow specifically? As I said earlier, I don't know. But I'm planning to do something that is somewhat technical, practical, right? Which I already consider Discord to be, but that's a practical community side, right? I want to do something practical AI-wise. There's also Canva. I'm paying for Canva. Actually, I'm not paying for Canva. It's one of my friends who has an educational account, and I am technically part of that account. So that's why you don't see it here in the expenses. But now with Canva AI, 13 new features. I want to try that too. And they also have a website builder, like AI website builder, front end. So that could be interesting to try. That being said, no more strategy. I actually don't have anything else. So the last part is the journaling. I don't do this on video. That's literally the last thing I do before I go to sleep. So if you want to see the journaling, to see my emotional state, how everything changes, also on the personal side of things, and if you want to see the daily recaps 24 hours before I actually post the videos, like this one that you're seeing it right now, my X is linked in the description. You know where to find this. Sorry again if I've been pretty low with my voice and tone and everything. I'm gonna go to sleep and hopefully get like 9 hours minimum of sleep. I'm probably gonna get 10 to 11. I need them. So I'm very religious about my sleep. Very consistent, 8 hours, and more importantly, which is even more important than just the hours, it's when do you go to sleep? Like if you one day you go to sleep at 9, the other day you go at 3, the other day you go at midnight, it's not good. You can sleep less than 8 hours, like 6, really minimum. 8 is perfect, but at least do it in always at the same time. Me, I go to sleep at 2 a.m. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 3, but like 90% of the time is 2. And I wake up at 10 or 11. Depends also on how much I have to do, what's the period of the year, a few things, but yeah, 8 to 9 hours of sleep. That's what I do. That's working a lot. That's how I'm able to lock in for so long without touching grass, and yeah, I can be consistent with that. But that's what's working for me. I know people that sleep 4 hours and they're excellent workers. Not sure about the long term in terms of years, but they're doing great things. So just see what works for you. And now, no more sleep talking. Let's sleep doing. I'm gonna go to sleep, guys, and appreciate your support as always. And see you guys tomorrow. And of course, let's keep building.